I guess how you can help me with this. I just need to know, or I want to know, um, you know, the services that you kind of provide.
Yeah.
We do need a website, and then I want to know, because for me it's like if I can, because sometimes like clients come out to me and they're like, we need a website. So
Yeah.
if I can just work with you, and then feed you that traffic, then yeah, it'll because I trust you and I know you're gonna do good work. So you know,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, referrals is always like the best.
yeah, for sure.
Um, yeah, I reached
So
out to your friend. We talked a little bit. The guy
yeah,
who on Shopify, but then he
yeah.
kind I kind of understood what he was looking for. I kind of told him how much it would cost, and then he never responded. So,
Okay. Yeah,
but
no. He's someone that I recently like. He did an event. He put on an event, and I went to his event, and we've been trying to do something. But yeah, he just asked me, and I'm like, hey, I know Zach. Like I recently met him, so he could
yeah,
help you in that area.
yeah. I
But
mean,
that's alright.
if he doesn't respond, no worries. But figured
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
But cool. So
So
yeah, so kind of tell me what type of what you need, what you need for the website.
so we do. I get. We just wanted to do something that's a little bit different in the sense of like I know there's like a lot of generic templates out there, but something a little bit different. And we do social media man. We're like SMMM. Is that the name?
SMMA,
It's management.
media, SMA.
Yeah. And so something simple just with the packages that we offer and then what we're about, some pictures and some testimonials from the people, and that's it. Keep it simple. And then just so we can be on Google.
Okay, pictures.
For now it works because we're still small. So I'm not trying to, because I know the budget. I know there's no budget for a website. You can go super crazy with a website.
Yeah, man. You can go anywhere from someone in India for like $50 to $90,000 website for a
Yeah,
full build out. Um,
yeah, pretty
uh,
much.
uh,
My
Picture.
let me ask something real quick, because my graphic designer, he was supposed to be here, but he got busy. He asked me. He's like, let me see. He said, he wants to know if you like manage everything, meaning like creation of the website, the domain code, security, all of that stuff. If you,
Correct.
I assume you did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
I
you
take
told
care
me
of
you
all
can
that.
code.
I take care of the hosting. I take care of the all the code. Um, but at the end of the project, I hand it off to you unless it's something that we want to, we can figure out. I mean, there's something that needs like long term
Okay.
support, but like we can just
Yeah.
like. But what I usually do is I usually just like we'll build it out, and then we kind of at the end we kind of figure out what you need after that, like you know,
Okay.
so.
Yeah. All right, that's cool. That's cool. So, what's like the base entry level or like budget that you work with, or what
Well, it
you?
really, I mean, it kind of depends. Like, did you already like fill out a budget of kind of like how much you wanted to spend on a website?
Oh man, I know. Ideally, if I can get something done for either 1,500 or under, um, I don't know if that's like a reasonable number, because I'm new to this. I'm new to this.
Yeah.
And so my guy's in the DR, and he tells me like sometimes he can do stuff for cheaper, but I'm like I don't. I'm not necessarily looking for cheap.
Yeah.
I know sometimes, um, yes, money can be an issue, but I don't mind paying a little extra or knowing the direction I want to go, because I'm not trying to go for cheap. I just want something that, people are like, all right,
Right.
it
Do
looks,
you,
it looks apart.
do you already have your domain and everything?
We do. We do. We're having a little bit of issues with the domain. We have it. We have it. I can get you all of that.
Okay.
It's called Media. It's called Media to Shine. I don't know if it's responsive, but we had a guy. We're having like a small agency problems. We had a guy, but the guy wasn't too responsive, and we couldn't
Where
come
did you
to an
buy it on?
agreement. It's one of the generic websites.
GoDaddy.
Not GoDaddy. There's another one.
I use Namecheap, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter where you bought it from because like we can
Yeah.
point it to wherever. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, there's GoDaddy. There's SiteGround. There's HostGator. There's a bunch of different websites you could buy it off of. But
He told me yesterday, but it's one of the. It's definitely one of the known websites.
okay, no, that shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, just find that out for me, and that's something that I
Yeah.
need to know. And
Okay.
question about for your graphic designer, because I do all the, the first draft, like I build it out, and then you can, if he
Yeah.
wants certain images, if he wants to, if he wants to be part of the design process, he can be.
Yeah.
But usually how I build it out and I bring it to you guys, and you say, oh, I like this, I don't like this, blah 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 blah, like revisions type.
Yeah.
So
How many revisions do you usually do?
I usually do about three. You can do three.
Three? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, three seems like a lot. That's good.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm not really, if you come to, if you come to me, I'm not really picky. So like, if you come to me at some point, like, hey, like, if you really don't like this, I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. But like,
Yeah,
no
yeah.
big deal.
Okay, okay. All right, sounds good, brother. I'm trying to think what else. All right, so I need to get, can you just so send me this recording once it's done?
Yeah.
Cause I'll just forward this to him so he can listen to it,
Okay.
and then so we can have that information for you. I'm trying to think what else. So quick question, cause then again I'm newer to the game.
Yeah.
Um, with like 1,500, is that like a reasonable number
Yeah,
to
that's
do
reasonable.
something?
I've done stuff for about there, so I usually do a lot of my sites for like 2,500 plus.
Okay.
But I do with people, if people bring me consistent business and like
Yeah.
referrals,
Yeah.
I can bring it down to 1,500 if what I just did with someone else. I was like, you bring me three people and I can bring it down to 1,500. That's what I did.
Okay, I got you. I got you. So you're trying to stay. All right. All right. I just didn't know, but now I know. Now
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
I had
So
no idea, by the way, the entry level of like. But now
it
I know.
it really depends for custom coding because I custom code it. I don't use
Yeah.
I'm not using Squarespace or WordPress or what I use is Netlify and then I use HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So it's all custom coded.
Okay.
Um, and so that's kind of why that's the price. So
Yeah. Yeah. No, it makes sense. It makes sense. I know you're good, bro. I know you're good. Trust me. I'm dealing with a customer right now, and it's people that want high quality, but they don't want to pay. And even after I bring prices down, and I'm like, listen, since I know you, I'm willing to work with you, which really you shouldn't, but I do because you always try to work it out, but
yeah,
and people are still difficult to work with. So I like to pay people for what they're worth. You know what I mean? I don't believe in like being difficult all the time. But
yeah,
all right, sounds good, brother. So yeah, let's see if we can do that with you. I'm gonna talk to him because I would really like to, so we can start the relationship there, and then so I can start feeding you people like the customers that I have right now.
yeah.
They're like most of their budget they're using it on us as a social media management agency. Like the highest is like around 1,500, 1,600, and so I know they're right now. Unless I get really high ticket clients, they're not going to pay 2,500 for a website.
Right.
So I don't have people at that level yet, but when I do, I
Yeah.
will send them your way. Do you have anybody else that you send them work to? Because I can always send you people on a smaller budget. But if that's not something that you even want to like deal with, don't even.
Um, it really depends. So I mean, like that's why I always ask like the scope of the work. It depends.
Yeah,
I always like to just hear out what they're looking for. Because let's say if they need something that's really really small for like a
yeah,
couple $100, that's fine.
yeah.
I'll do it for that. If it's like very very small, but if it's
Okay,
but it's a full website, landing page, stuff like that, then and they want like a lot of like graphics, like then it's gonna obviously
I
be
hear you.
more. So that's
All right,
never work
that's
there.
good. So that's good for me to know because I have it's always restaurants for now for me. So I know I have a lady who she told me I need a website, Kevin, and I'm like, all right, let me see what SAG says. But she's like, she already hit me with the like, please like take care of me, so I already know what that means.
Look,
But
if I learn something that every single person wants the best deal possible, no matter what.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's our job as entrepreneurs to figure out how to keep ourselves at our value, but
Yes.
also, but you know, it's because I something I've noticed is like it's hard saying no to people when you're like, oh wow, I could really use a couple $100 to
Yeah.
do this one thing, or but if that's why when I listen to Hermosi, what he talks about is like if someone if someone's like my price is $2,500 and you're like, can you do it for 500? I was like, well, I can do it for 3,000. You say the opposite, you go up more, right?
Yes.
And they're like, whoa,
Yes.
whoa, whoa, all right, 1,500 is fine, right? Like,
Yes. That's true.
but he also says like you can change the deal, like doing a, let's say, we'll just use websites for example. If doing a website for $2,500, um, is uh, uh, just for that, and versus doing a website for 1,500 plus 3 referrals, that's changing the deal.
Yes.
I'm getting stuff in return in addition to it, and so those 3 referrals would make up for, um, uh,
Yeah.
yeah, and so that's kind of and when I got that from him. So
Yeah. Yeah. No, I've heard that before. He's like, I really don't like changing the prices because this is the price that I charge and this is what I'm worth. Yeah, I've seen that clip. But it's true, man. It's just, it's like, it's crazy when you hear it and then when it's actually happening in real time.
yeah,
But I'm learning about all of these things. I'm really trying to stay away from people like that, and my newer clients are, on the definitely on the, like, they have a established business, so it's getting better. So yeah, I'm trying to stay away from the people that are trying to. But all right, bro. Now I know. Now I know. So it's good. I don't want to take too much of your time, but because
you're good.
this is good. Now I know, and then so I'm going to, once you can send me this recording, I'll send it to my videographer, and then I'll keep you posted. You might not hear from me, meaning like I might not. It might be a while, but I need to get it done because I have to go to an event in Miami, and I wanted to have the website up and
Yeah.
running. But
Do you have a
how long does by the way, how long does a website take? Like a month, 2 months, 3 months?
Yeah, I can get it done in a few days, bro.
Okay, perfect. Wow, that's crazy. All right. Yeah, you're the real
You're
deal.
also paying for speed too. Like speed is something that I do really fast. So,
That's
um,
money. That's literally money. All right.
would you have a timeline in terms of like when do you want to get started, or like?
I need to talk to him because we need to figure out the Well, ideally for me, I would love to have it done by April 21st, April 24th. So that's like today's the second, so like almost like 3 weeks or 2.5 weeks from today.
Yeah,
Ideally.
yeah.
So we'll see. And so we'll see. I'll keep you posted on that.
Okay.
Because I also need to talk to my guy because I can't make financial decisions without him because we both own the company.
Are
Um,
you co
you
are
know.
you co own it together?
Yeah, we co-own it. We co-own it.
Okay.
But this guy is good, bro. Like I need him as much as he needs me. So he's young, he's hungry, and he has a good work ethic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I like working with people like that. But all right, bro. I still, I want to work with you. So I'm gonna go at it, make it happen, and then so we can, go off from there.
All right, bro.
Sounds good. All right, bro. Thank you for talking to me. I appreciate your time, man.
You too. And is it cool
Thank
if
you,
I
sir.
post this on YouTube as just like is that cool with you?
Yes, brother. Post it on YouTube. Hello to everybody on YouTube. You know what I mean? This is the guy right here. Zach, this is the guy right here. He's the real deal. The real deal, Holyfield. Let's go.
All right, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you so
All
much.
right. See you.
See ya.
All
Bye.
right, bye.